Hi guys, this is Pastor Tatenda here, and I'm here with my very good friend. This is Pastor Michelle, and this is a pastor to be. I'd like to think it's Tafazwa Valerie. So very good friends of mine. This one just recently moved to Harare from Bulawayo.
Yep.
So yeah, she's been my Harare bestie. And I don't know what to call her, honestly. But we'll see about that. And this one, a long-time friend of mine. And at the moment, she is all over the universe, in the Americas and all of that. But she's here in Harare, visiting us and going back tomorrow. And we just thought before she goes back, let's gather around and have some girl talk. And when we decided this, we're like, you know what? Let's talk about an interesting topic. And today, Michelle is going to introduce the topic to us. I give it over to you, Michelle. Go ahead.
All right. So, hi, everyone. If you haven't already subscribed. If you haven't followed, follow. So that you can always get the awesome content from Pastor Tatenda here. Yeah. It's on and it's popping. So we're talking about just dating in terms of as believers, would you date your friend's ex? Hallelujah. And for me, I'm all about vulnerability and I'm all about transparency. So we were actually referring to like a case of there's someone that she was with and she's like, you know what? I'm giving you room and I'm giving you permission. If you want to be with that person, I don't mind at all. And I'm like,
We don't do that.
We don't do that here. So we thought, man, let's share with you guys, to just open it up to say, is it like really wrong? So for me, my other opinion is, I believe that as people, sometimes if you're dating in a healthy way, like a biblical healthy way where there's no kissing, there's no touching, but you are just getting to know each other. In that aspect of things, it does give room of, if it doesn't work out, your friends can still be with that person, because I feel like there was a certain boundary that was there, and you were more like friends that were getting to know each other to get into the next step. But now, in 2025, the lines are a bit blurry. Tafazwa, what do you think?
Yes, Tafazwa, what do you think? Before we go to you, Tafazwa, I had said to Michelle, you know what, if there's ever somebody who I dated maybe in my past, and I was like to Michelle and Tafazwa here, I was like, you guys you're free to date them, especially when I'm okay with it. I was like, you know what, you can actually date this other person because I'm okay with it. Even if you were to date, like, I'm actually okay with it. And they are here to just give us their opinion. And Michelle did then ask me to say, what, are you then okay with, let's say, her ex and then they break up? And she posed the question to me to say, if I break up with this person, he's now my ex, are you now comfortable with them being your person and actually dating them and maybe to the point of marrying them? Are you actually okay with them? And my answer is no. My answer is actually no. I am not going to be able to date your ex because I just don't want to be dating your ex. And I mean, of all the men that are there, I can't then go to your ex. I mean, I can actually just get somebody else somewhere else, even if they're amazing, even if they're like actually good to me, because somebody might be bad for me but maybe good to the other person. But I would rather I maintain my friendship with you, my friend, and as much as you may want to give me permission or not, but I would rather safeguard my relationship with you as my girlfriend and not get this man to be between us, because as long as there's a man, a lot of our girl relationships are affected by men actually. I've seen that a lot of my friendships that ended, most of them, a man was involved. And I would never want a man to get in between my friendship with my girls. I never want that. The relationship that I have with the man and the relationship that I have with my girlfriend, it's actually very different. So I would never want any man to take that away from. And this is also coming from experience, because some things that have happened have actually taught me that, you know what, a man can come into the relationship and it can come in between your relationship between your girls, and there's a lot of tiffs that then happen that are not even worth it. So yeah, I would never want that. But yeah, let's hear what Tafazwa has to say. Over to you, Tafazwa.
So I love that this is a Christian channel. So here's my take on some of the stuff that we've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I would never date someone that she's dated because she's my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And that's family. And me coming in between that is almost like doing away with the loyalty that's already there to some degree.
Okay.
I don't know how to really expound on that, but I'm sure some of you feel what I'm talking about. It's like you have just broken an unspoken thing between you and your sister, and it just doesn't work that way. At the same time, it complicates things because now I'm thinking, okay, even if she says she's fine with it, but I'm thinking like, how does it feel to wake up and look at this man, whether we're married or we're not married? How do I feel looking at this man, knowing that she's done that and that to my sister, and here I am with him? Like, it just doesn't math. It's not mathing at all. So yeah, that's my take.
Can I touch on the loyalty?
Yes.
Like for me, like I love when she brought up loyalty. Like I am so big, guys, on loyalty. Like to a point where if let's say my friend and I are mutual friends with the person that maybe she's dating, and both of us were friends with that person before, the minute they break up and she cuts off communication, I'm like that. Like I would tell the person to say, you know what, my loyalties are actually not with you, but
Absolutely.
my loyalties are with my friend. Like I'm very transparent, and they know that you know what, as much as we can still say hi, they know that my loyalties are with my girl. And I really put that like clear. And now if your breakup was also messy, and then now I am going into that relationship and it was messy, and now like imagine we're double dating and I'm now bringing the trauma back to my friend when they look at the guy, even though they're over it, guys. There's PTSD out there, anxiety.
But they've healed. They've healed. They say they have healed. And they have healed. How about...
Okay, so I guess if you're healed enough, but I mean, if there's that trauma for me, that's what I'm thinking of. That as my friend, are you worried that, you know, is there something that's going to happen to me? The same abuse that you got. Are you thinking to yourself, okay, is my friend going to be abused? Has this person really changed? So it's a lot of kind of like things. And for me, the world, 7 billion people. I mean,
Come on.
I hear you, but you know, somebody might be bad to me today, but they'll be good to you. You get what I'm saying? They might not treat me the way they will treat you. I do get all the points, and yeah, for me, I will stay away from my friends, exes, and people and all that. I would never want, if ever I were to get involved with anyone, I would never want that. But people have different opinions. I'm sure everybody has got their own opinion. I'm glad here we agree.
Yeah.
We agree. We might have different reasons, but we actually agree on the fact that, you know what, just stay away. Just stay away from it. And yeah, however you feel, some relationships you just want to keep them. I will not. I think I'll stress this. I never want to lose my girlfriend over a man. I would never want that. I for whatever reason, I would never want that. I want my girlfriends there. Yes, my men can be there and all of that. But I also, there's a relationship that I also need from my girls that I don't get from my man. And there's a relationship, a connection that I'll get from my men that I don't get from my girls. Totally different relationships altogether. But I would never want, my man to come in between and all of that. We say a man should not be the reason why we stop talking. A man should not be the reason why we have challenges and all of that.
Girl power.
The world already has enough problems. A man should not be one of those, especially when you are Christian girls coming from a Christian background and you've got the like faith and all of that. It should not. Yes.
I think just to touch on what Tatenda just mentioned about the sisterhood and, you know, maintaining or like safeguarding those relationships. I think as a friend, if my friend just broke up with someone and I'm jumping onto that guy, I don't know. I think there's something in your head that's just like, okay, so did you start eyeing this guy during our relationship? Because you've